We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both my parents were from Belka, so...
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that. This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
I don't know. Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
It's time for the briefing. Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, it's not like this is an official mission. Anyway, it looks like the seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive. Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading there.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us? We need to be ready to push them back. If we head inland from here towards Aruja, there's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpiling base. Shalaji Castle. It's currently occupied by some of the Arusian forces that broke off, but we need ammo and fuel. They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway, so we can expect them to have the capacity for air combat. But they'll be easier to handle than Aruja's lead faction. Well, we can't use all our aircraft to attack. The transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first, and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron, who will bring the transport. Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Got it.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home. Together.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi. No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe.
Target destroyed.
Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
So, capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Fox 2.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position.
Locked on.
Retreat! We don't have enough AA weapons.
Strider 1, target eliminated. There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. They're Arusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What are you talking about? They already are firing on us.
Gun confirmed
The
destroyed.
enemy's confused. I know.
Who's that squad with 4 fighters?
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Don't stop the car. It'll make us an easier target.
So what's this faction split from the Arusian military? The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vasilij, which favored Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
Missile. Missile.
Take on a fighter.
Missile.
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile.
Fire arms are placed up in the air.
Missile.
Enemy on your back!
Target destroyed. They're bombing us. We're unable to use the SAMs. Help me!
Strider 1, target acquired. 1, Fox 2.
Here. No, they're with the Ocean Army.
Caution. Pull up.
They have 4 aircraft.
Caution. Pull up.
More planes incoming. Fire more missiles.
Coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies.
Shit. I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
Nickel.
Strider 1, target
That's
destroyed.
Shalaji Castle.
They're here already. They can pay for what they did to our scouts. Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone building and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engines.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Missile.
Chaffee flares launched.
They're targeting our anti-aircraft weaponry. Now hold it down. No more enemy aircraft, but one is calling us for authority.
I heard about 3 strikes when I was in the East. What do we hear?
Target destroyed by Strider 1.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Chaffee flares are running low.
Missile.
Damage report.
Missile. Pull up. Missile.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Everything's on fire!
Warning, enemy has beat on you.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target acquired.
How come we keep missing?
Enemy on your back.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Missile.
Target locked.
Missile. 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 Missile.
We've lost more than half of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on.
Watch it, enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Locked on bandit.
Missile. Missile.
Black 2!
Missile.
The fire set off a chain reaction. At least stop it from spreading! Shit! We still have plenty of missiles left, but the launcher is toast. Please, somebody answer us! How are you? Are you still in this?
Caution. Pull up. Missile.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
Missile.
This town's of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it like we did.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Not something I'll tell my son about.
Strider 1 has crashed. No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, get to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
One, missile launched.
So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed. Abandon and fall back to our rear position. Retreat!
Caution. Pull up.
Hurry up with takeoff preps.
more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. They're Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What's he talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused. I know.
We're all out of ammo. Don't give up. We're not going to lose our country again. Our anti-aircraft weaponry is down by 30%. Why are they attacking this base?
Caution. Pull up.
Target locked.
Hit them with AA shells and they'll come down.
So what's this faction split from the Erusian military? The autonomous state of Shalaji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vaslij, which neighbor Shalaji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
There aren't that many. Aim carefully and take them
The
down.
resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
They have 4 aircraft.
Missile.
More planes incoming.
Missile.
Fire more missiles.
Missile. Pull up. Missile. Missile.
Fire the SAM at
Missile.
once.
Caution. Pull up.
Target's in machine gun range.
They're robbing us. We're unable to use the SAMs. Help me!
Coming up on the castle. Let's hurry up and capture this base so we can get its fuel and supplies. Ah, shit!
I feel like we're a group of burglars.
Don't say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
That's Shalaji Castle.
They're here already.
Missile.
People looking into our scouts.
Missile.
Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone buildings and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head and use your jet engines.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up.
We're targeting our anti-aircraft weaponry. Now hold it out. There are 4 enemy aircraft, but one is calling us to move destroyed.
Missile.
I heard about 3 strikes when I was in the east. What's he doing here?
Missile.
Locked on bandit.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up.
Damage report.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up.
Target hit.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Strider 1 is hit.
Caution. Pull up.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Set up AA weapons. Put them on a flat surface.
Missile. Missile.
Shit. We still have plenty of missiles left, but the launcher is toast. Please, somebody answer us!
Missile.
Dodge!
Missile.
Lock on hostile.
Pull up.
Missile away.
We've lost more than half of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives.
Missile.
As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on.
Caution. Pull up.
Stand it down! We're running out of ways to strike back!
Missile.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
Missile.
This town's of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we had to bomb it like we did.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Caution.
Not something I'll tell my son about.
AA destroyed! We're sitting ducks!
Missile.
Cancel takeoff. Soul Squadron, stand by.
Negative.
This battle's so we can get up there. Along with hope of restoration. Don't worry. As long as we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
Missile.
Locked on.
Missile.
Watch Watch your chaff and flare supply. Their interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron, airport. Keep the invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron.
Understood.
Nickel.
You are in violation of Shalaji airspace. Turn around and we'll be forced to shoot you down.
Nickel.
This is the OCN Long-Range Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you to be talking so tough after losing one of your leaders at Fort Monty.
You bastard.
You defile this country. As long as you're here, this country will never know peace. Shit.
It's all warning.
I'm out. Ejecting.
It's all warning.
I hope he's okay.
It's all warning.
Bailing out under those conditions. I can see his parachute. Let's pray he makes it to safety.
3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger.
We'll go. Righto. Damn it. We can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time.
As expected, but a lucky shot will be boring.
Some kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun.
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east. High-speed projectile launch from the aircraft.
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky.